Okay, my hair is a little crazy right now. Alright, so I'm going to do this live stream. Let's see if I can move over here. Let's move it over here. Okay, that's better. Alright, so I'm in Hawaii, everyone. Aloha. Aloha, aloha. I have no idea what time it is in the wherever the hell I'm at, or Austin. That's what I mean. I know what time it is here, and I've got about 30 minutes before I have my next call. So I want to talk about what's going on. My hair is, I'm doing like an alfalfa thing right now. What's going on if you want to start a mastermind or a group program or how do I say, any type of stuff before you've had a consistent one-on-one coaching practice, okay? And what's going on and why is that, and like what all this is. Now, I want to make a disclaimer. I have had a successful coaching practice. I have had several clients that have gone from 0 to 6 figures in a very short period of time. I've had multiple clients go from 0 to multiple 6 figures in a very short period of time. I've had clients that go from 0 to $1 million in sales in a very short period of time. I've had clients who have been millionaires and have come to work with me and made an additional, few $1 million in their bottom line in less than 10 months. I've had clients who have been 7-figure earners and haven't, wanted to move up, and I know their business models, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I've seen it across the board in terms of, and I also have 20-something years of mindset understanding, and I also was mentored by somebody who's been in the business for 20 years, who's worked with billion-dollar mentors, who's made $6 million in a month in his businesses, yada, yada, yada. So in terms of me, knowing my stuff, take it with a grain of salt, but this is my personal opinion. And there's been a number of times that when people actually take my business advice, they make millions of dollars. So, and I've had millionaires who have been my clients say to me, you need to let people know that when they come to work with you, it's not just mindset advice. So when I usually give you business advice, or I give clients business advice, it's usually pretty damn good advice, because it's not just coming from, of my own success as a coach. It's coming from the fact that I've told other clients to do this, and I've actually had high-end clients who have not taken what I have to say into consideration and done their own thing, and finally started doing what I told them to do, and made a shit ton of money, and made like an extra $1 million. Or actually an extra couple of $1 million a year. So in other words, this is what qualifies me to say this. I talked a lot about, and if you have not watched the past 2 weeks of my live streams, because I did passive income live streams about how to deal with that, and I also did live streams on not last week but the week before, I did on passive income, and then this past week I've done on how to build a successful coaching business. And if you have not checked out my coaching certification program, you need to, because it starts July 23rd and it's fucking phenomenal. And basically what's going on there is I teach you how to coach and how to get your clients results and how to successfully do this and what you need to do in order to build a successful coaching business. So in a nutshell, what I went into this past week was that I believe wholeheartedly that you need to get your first 10 one-on-one clients, and you need to get them in a space where you have 10 one-on-one clients at the same time, and you need to be raising your rates 3 to 5, for every 3 to 5 sales, you need to be raising your rates. Now, this live stream is about what's really going on when you want to do a mastermind or a group program before you've actually done that. You're running around in circles and your mindset isn't in a place to actually handle and receive the kind of money that can qualify you to scale at that level. It's just not. Because I have never seen in the amount of clients that I've had, that 200 plus people, and I've never heard of clients that are super high-end clients of mine talk about other clients that have done this either, where they started out, and I'm saying this I haven't seen it. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, but this is what I've seen. That I've never seen someone go from making less than 10 grand a month in one-on-one clients and run and start doing group programs that sell out consistently and having a mastermind that's increasing and scaling at the same time. I've never seen it. And the reason why is because you're most likely, if you really want to be honest with yourself, you're creating a group program or a mastermind because you can't get one-on-one clients easily. And if you can't get one-on-one clients easily, then why the fuck do you think you can get group coaching program clients easily or mastermind people easily? And so you go into, well, I'll charge less. You might actually, what you'll find is you'll get, the same amount of people for the exact same price as you would for a one-on-one client. And one-on-one clients are way easier to deal with, and there are a whole lot of pluses, to filling out to have a booked out one-on-one coaching practice before you move into group, mastermind, or anything like that. And there's a live stream that I go into specific detail about that. So in order to build a very solid foundation of your coaching, you need to do one-on-one before you do group and masterminds. And the reason why is this: because you don't have enough fucking confidence to, if you're scared shitless about coaching people one-on-one and you can't be ballsy enough to get out there and land, align yourself for high-level one-on-one clients, then why the fuck do you think you're going to have sold-out group programs? Why? I mean, it was massive love, but why? What makes you think that? I remember I had a mentor who, I was I kept asking, should I do this? Should I do this? He was like, just stay focused on getting your one-on-one clients. And I was just like, okay, stay focused on one-on-one clients. Stay focused on one-on-one clients. And I had a couple of my other clients who were scaling really fast and hard, and this is for people who want to scale fast and hard, who want to have 30 to 50 grand a month plus businesses that are in coaching. They were all really about getting a fully booked one-on-one coaching practice. At least 10 clients, 14. I remember asking there were 4 or 5 of us that were going from 0 to 40 grand a month, in the same circle. And it was 14 was the max amount of one-on-one clients that you had at a time, but we were raising our rates quickly to where it was 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, 3K, 4K, et cetera, et cetera. So then you're at a point where if you're making 2 grand a month from one-on-one client and you've got 5 clients, then you're in a space where you're making 10 to 20 grand a month alone from one-on-one clients. If you do that, your mindset is in a place to receive more money. Your mindset is a place of, oh, I've handled this many clients. I'm handling this many clients at one time on a big scale in a pretty in-depth way. So notice your mindset. I'm handling a lot of clients. They're paying me good money, and I'm handling all of them, and I'm handling them well. And I'm building my confidence, and they're getting results. So when you have that as your foundation, then if you put in a group program that's anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 a seat, well, you can take on 10 to 20 people, and it's not that scary, and it's not that unheard of, because you've had 10 one-on-one clients at the same time. So when you put that into perspective and you're like, okay, so I'm going to have 10 more. So you not only have the confidence and the stability and the sustainability of okay, I have a fully booked out coaching practice, then you put in the group coaching and you know how to scale. But if you're in the place where you're oh, I'm not getting one-on-one clients, I need to move into group coaching or mastermind. No, you're not scaling, you're scared. That's a tweet right there. You're not scaling, you're scared. And when you're scared, you're fucked. You're going to be scared when you do group programs and stuff, but if you're not having a fully booked out coaching practice on a one-on-one level, then you're looking for trouble, in my opinion, if you want to do masterminds and group programs and all this other shit, because you really haven't you haven't proven it to yourself, and like you don't have anything to prove, but you need to, like, your confidence needs to be there before you start taking care of a lot of people at a time. Because if you're already scared about having one-on-one clients and you're not receiving them on a big level, I'm gonna move over here. Your what was I saying? You're gonna be scared to handle. I mean, like, think about it. If you're scared to handle one-on-one clients, then why the fuck do you think you're gonna be, like, you know, able to handle more than one person, like a group of people? And I can't tell you, like, I remember how scared I was the first time that I had a group call. It was fucking terrifying. It was terrifying. But I was able to sell out that group program relatively easily because I knew I got results for my one-on-one clients, and I knew how to consistently book one-on-one clients. So it was like, oh, okay, here's a seat here, here's a seat here, here's a seat here. And if you look and you pay attention to my business model, I've never sold a group program that's less than $1,000 ever. Ever. And it's easy as shit for me to sell. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. I sell out a boot camp a month, that's 20 grand. Boom, done. And it's like clockwork. People are, and I've had a couple of people say, how do you not get bored? I don't get bored because of the people that come in. It's different every single month. But it's easy. But did I just automatically do that? No. And the thing is that with a business, you need sustainability, you need steadiness, you need a firm foundation in order to grow and to, like, expand. Otherwise, you're going to be running around with your head cut off. And I can guarantee you, if you look at your actual business model right now, if you're making under 10 grand a month, or even if you're making 15 to 20 grand a month, do you have that solid foundation of one-on-one clients and the group and then the mastermind? Because the mastermind, because I've seen a lot of people do this where they have masterminds where it's like 500 to anywhere from 500 to 1,000 a month, and it's kind of like flimsy. And I did it for a while and I didn't really like it, so I'm kind of like, I'm like working with different types of masterminds right now. And so if you put a mastermind in there, it's kind of like, what is really the point of the mastermind? What's really going on? And, you know, are you doing this for the right reasons? Are you doing it because you actually want to? What's going on? So the main thing that I really want to, like, just emphasize over and over and over again, if you are having, you know, even if you're like wanting to do a group program or a mastermind and you haven't had you haven't had 10 one-on-one clients, and I mean in a like the same mindset, like the same period, then I personally don't think that you're ready for group programs, because you're not selling them out. And let me put it this way. You can do group programs, but you're going to be in struggle mode, and you're not going to be making $20, $30, $40, $50,000 a month with it. Because if you have the sturdy foundation of a one-on-one client roster, you've literally built up to the point where you're charging $3,000 to $5,000 a month for one-on-one clients. And then you can scale down to like 2 to 3 one-on-one clients, and you're making like 10 to 15 grand a month there. And then when you add in a group program, because you're so used to handling one-on-one clients and you know that you get them results, then if you add a group program in there, you already know how to do high ticket sales. So when you sell like 5 to 10 seats in a group program, you're making another 10 to 20 grand a month. So you're putting yourself at like anywhere from 30 to 50 grand a month just from a small group program and one-on-one clients. That's not adding in a mastermind. That's not adding in other things. But unless you do that, you're going to be like, I have rarely seen somebody who actually just went in and just started, like, you know, client here, client there, client here, client there. Or when they're doing like different types of packages and, you know, like random shit and having all this other shit. And when I see like very basic to the point packages where it's a call a week or 2 calls a month or whatever the fuck it is, and it's very, 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 very basic, and they've sold that consistently and show that, and they kept it simple, and their mindset is to adjust it to that level of success, that's when they're like making super high amounts of business. Plain and simple. Now, I've seen some of them create like a group program and turn it into a product, and that happens a lot. But if you actually looked at their business model, they've had probably 10 to 15 one-on-one clients at one point at the beginning of their business. And I'm not saying that that's everybody, but I'm saying from what I've seen, and if you're following me and you're wondering like how to do this and what's the best way to do it, from a mindset perspective, keep it fucking simple. And from that point of view, you want to learn how to scale your prices and your one-on-one clients, because that computes in your brain that you can handle more people and you can handle raising your rates. So it's like you can receive more money and you can handle more people. So it also says I can handle more volume and I can handle more money. In other words, when I start to launch products and programs, I can handle more money and I can handle more people, meaning you can handle more buyers and you can handle more money. So it starts to wire you that way, because if you just start throwing out programs and shit like that, you're like, your mind goes into, and that's where you need to refer back to the passive income live streams, because it's like your brain is like, okay, well, if I do passive income, then I have unlimited amounts of abundance coming to me right now, and I don't think that I can necessarily, I just hit my glasses obviously, I don't know if my brain can compute that, and a lot of times it can't. So you really want to like think about that. Okay? Does anybody have any questions? Now, I didn't make the shift of booking single one-on-one clients now. Yep. And I mean, like, again, you can do it in your own way, of course, but this is just what I've seen work. And if I had to go back and start all over again, this is what I would do. Absolutely, this is what I would do. And one-on-one clients, like another thing that it does is for group. I'm just like looking at all the different variables here. With one-on-one clients, you get into a habit. If you handle 10 one-on-one clients at the same time, you get into a habit of like banging it out, like boom, 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 and it becomes robotic to where you know how to get no, look at me hitting my glasses. You know how to get results. So when you're on group calls, because when you're on a group fucking call, you need to be able to get them a breakthrough quickly. You need to be able to get through their shit quickly. You need to be able to like be completely relaxed to where you can go boom, 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 boom. And you can do that without having one-on-one clients, but it's a hell of a lot easier when you're doing your mindset work to go, well, I know how to do that. I can get them results, or versus, oh my God, I don't know if I can get them results, and da 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 da. How much quicker is the person who's confident in their ability to get someone results going to be able to sell at a group program than somebody who hasn't been coaching one-on-one at all? And with, with one-on-one coaching, you get to a point where you're on enough calls with people and you're going through it for an hour that you're like, I see a breakthrough here, 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 and the whole call should just like literally is down to this one thing. So in a group call, it's like it's just on that one thing. You don't have time, and that also wires you to be able to get results quickly, and that makes you a better coach. And a lot of times people don't need a full fucking hour. So then you're, like working with all different types of people. Now, again, if you are worried about getting your clients results, coaching certification program, July 23rd, join now. And we're going to do, I'll throw out an extra one-on-one call for anybody who, for anybody who wants to join. So a reoccurring membership site is the same as a mastermind. I should have done 10 one-on-one clients at the same time before rolling out a membership site. Okay. So I want you to ask these questions to yourself. Thanks for asking that question, April. I want you to ask yourself these, and you don't have to scratch your entire business model. This is just my opinion. I have never seen anybody who's making less than 10 grand a month launch a membership site, and there are the very few people. I have never seen someone in the very beginning of their career making less than 10 grand a month launch a membership site and blow their shit up. Oh, no, one person. I've seen one person. One person. And she was having trouble, like she was going 1,000 to 10,000, like 3,000 to when she would actually work with me, like she did a couple of VIP days. She would go from 1,000 to 15,000, but then she would go back down. Honest to God. Never seen it happen. Not saying that it can't happen, but I'm saying if you're having trouble and you're wondering what the fuck's going on, you're blocked in some way, shape, or form if you're not making the kind of money that you want to be making. Now, this is just my opinion. You take it with a grain of salt, but, and I'm sure that there are people who've done this, but I just haven't seen it. So in terms of a membership site, usually if you're being really, really honest with yourself, you launch a membership site because you want consistent, reoccurring income, and you think it's an easy sell because it's low ticket. And low ticket sales, the drop-off rate is like 30%. And you're also looking at people who are, very cheap because they're investing in a membership site. And I have a membership site. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying, like, I didn't launch that until after I had done one-on-one group programs and a mastermind. No, I had done like 5 or 6 boot camps, sold out boot camps, for almost like 6 boot camps before I launched a membership site. So, and another $1 million client, same thing. Another high 6-figure earner who I worked with, same thing. So, and I've seen, it just doesn't, I haven't seen it take off at all. So, it's kind of like, in my opinion, the first 10 one-on-one clients, it's kind of like, it proves to yourself that you're serious. And you want to prove to yourself that you're actually serious, because life coaching in general, if you're coaching, mentoring, service providers, whatever, and online businesses and internet marketing, it's a joke. 90% of it is a joke. But if you're serious, then it's like, oh shit, she's actually serious. She's like done one-on-one. She's had been fully booked out online. She now coaches like hundreds of people, and now she like does this, and this, and now she has a membership site, and now she does this, and now she does this, and now she does this, now she does events. So I mean, like, do whatever the hell you want to do, but if you're like, you want to build a membership site and you haven't been able to book one-on-one clients, it's kind of like, okay, well, so you can't do high ticket with the same amount of energy to book a high ticket as it is to book low ticket, and then you're thinking that you're going to make a shit ton of money with a membership site, but you're having trouble attracting one person with the same amount of energy. I'm not saying that you're having trouble booking one-on-one clients. I'm just saying, like, keep all this shit in mind. Any questions? So my group coaching certification program, you want to learn how to get your clients results and go through the process. I'm going to start talking more about that. But I wanted to just like emphasize all this stuff because it's like, you don't want to be flailing about. It annoys me when, and I'm not saying that you can't work with me if you like want to do a different business model. I'm just saying, like, keep all this shit in mind. Keep all this shit in mind. And if you're, like, really look at your business, especially if you're making under 10 grand a month. Are you being honest with yourself about, like, okay, well, I'm going to launch this, or I'm going to launch this, or I'm going to launch this, or I'm going to launch this? Are you really being honest with yourself that what's you're currently selling isn't working because it's not in alignment, or it's because you're not in alignment to receive the amount of money that you're wanting? And that's not going to change because you choose a different product to launch or a different program. Oh, my neck. Keep it simple. Especially if you're worried about, if you're not making the kind of money that you want, if you're not making over 10 grand a month, you're nervous and you're scared about handling the volume. You're nervous and scared about what all it's going to take to get to 20, 30, 50 grand a month. So you want to keep it as simple as possible. And you can't scale with one-on-one clients, but you can scale with group and you can scale with masterminds. But you're not ready to scale if you're not hitting at least 10 grand a month. You're just not. You're not. You gotta hit 10 grand a month is fucking easy to hit. It's fucking easy. And if you're not making 10 grand a month, I truly, honestly don't feel like you should be launching group programs and masterminds. I just don't. Because then you're going to be like, I don't know what to do, and blah, 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 and I could do this, and I could launch 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 this. And I'll give you an example. I had this chick who was like, she's been trying to do this for like 5 years, and she has a membership site and a group program and a product, and then she has one-on-one and she has a mastermind. And I'm like, well, which one do you want to sell? And she's like, all of them. And I'm like, I can't help you sell all of these at one time. What I can do is I can get you aligned to bring in money and understand how to align for money. And when you're aligned to receive that amount of money, because she was making less than $5,000 a month, but she had all this shit in place. I was like, once you're able to, like, you know, receive $20,000 a month, your intuition will say, this is what you want to focus on. And a lot of really big high-level coaches say, keep it fucking simple. Keep it as simple as possible, because it's a hell of a lot easier if you have one-on-one clients. If you're super laser focused on getting a one-on-one client at $2,000 a month or $3,000 a month or $1,000 a month or whatever the hell it is, if you're super laser sharp focused on that and attracting that, you will attract it, hands down. But if you're like, I've got this, and then I've got this group program that I want to launch, and then I've got this product, then I've got this, and I've got this, and I've got this. If your mind's in 10 different directions, your energy is split and you can't manifest anything, especially if you're wanting to get to $10,000 a month. Because it's just 6 figures. $120,000 a year. That's like nothing in the ability to make unlimited amounts of abundance. It's nothing. And it's like, if you are, and I'm not saying dismissing it, but I'm saying like it's very little compared to what you can be making. Like, I had a client who was like, how the hell can I believe that I can make $10,000 a month? And I'm like, honey, you need to start thinking that $10,000 a month is shit compared to what you will be making. You need to do that. You need to think that way. Otherwise, it's not going to fucking happen. So, with that in mind, I'm going to hop off. Gosh, I'm still trying to work out how to put knowledge together to use it to help people doing group sessions the way ahead of where I'm at. And that's okay, guys. It's okay if it's, it's okay. It's okay. And again, you can do this. You can do your own thing. This is just what I've noticed works. And from a mindset perspective, if somebody came to me and was like, how do I get started with group or a coaching business? I would say, start with the basics. Get back to the basics. Get 10 one-on-one clients. Because if you can get 10 one-on-one clients quickly and efficiently and effectively and get them results, you're going to build a reputation quickly. You're going to learn how to raise your prices quickly. You're going to be able to handle a lot of people at once. And that right there is the equation for somebody who can sell high volume, who can handle a lot of shit. And even if you don't want to do coaching like long term, if you tell yourself this, you can get people results, you can handle a lot of people at once, and you can handle a lot of money coming in, that equates to being able to scale a product or a program where you're not that much involved. And you need to have that wired into you. Plain and simple. Coaching program certification starts July 23rd. And if you want to figure out how to make more money as well, I'm going to be releasing the Next Money Bootcamp as well. If you want the link, you can PM me. Do you like my hair like this? I do. And yeah. Questions, you can put them in the comments, and I will talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.